Well, good morning. Another fine day on doing a project. All right, so I'm Van, the backyard carpenter, and Antonio is, you maybe hear him in the background cutting some 2x6s. So what we're doing, the project is to do a stud wall that is 24 feet long, 16 on center out of 2x6s. So what I'm doing while he's cutting is I'm marking where the 16 on center goes. Now what we did to secure this in concrete is we actually, with a what is called a ramset gun, all right, this thing right here, we shot 2-inch, they call them, let's see, what do they call them? Fasteners. All right, let's look at it. Oh, sorry. What do they call these things? Pins. All right, they call them pins. Okay, oops, sorry, they call them pins. All right, so we had to remove this little washer off of it so that we'd get it to go in deep enough. All right, so we removed the washer. See, they come like so with a little washer, all right? So we had to remove the washer so that they would go deep enough into this concrete that's from 1969. So I'm going along with this. This is an L square marking the 16 on centers. And the way I'm doing it is I'm putting like so. This part of an L square is exactly 1.5 inches. All right, so I'm going down here, all right, sorry, to 14.5 on the inside measurement. If I can grab a pencil. Has cut 18, for right now we've cut 18 at 45 inches. The reason is a 2x6 is 1.5 inches. And so we got 1.5 inches on the bottom and 1.5 inches on top. To make this exactly 48 inches, then we had to cut those at 45 inches. Anyway, so what Antonio's doing now is, the only thing that's permanent about this, because this is practice for plumbers, students, is the bottom board. Everything else we're screwing in place. So because they're going to be drilling holes, all kind of stuff in this, and so we're screwing these in place so all the stuff on top can be removed. So that's where we are. What we decided to do is we need to stagger the joints on top of this top piece. All right, so we got, let me move this so I won't knock it off. So we got to this point right here, and now what I gotta do is set my blade so that I barely go through the material and I don't want to damage the 2x6. All right, I don't want to damage the 2x6 too much down below, so I'm setting this so I'm barely going through it. Now, I made my line. I did one screw right here, just to make sure it held in place. It had plumb. Now I'm going across. All right, so I barely did any damage down here. I'm going to use my utility knife to cut away that, and we'll be able to use this somewhere else. So I just wanted to show you that we're staggering our joints up top. So, you know, the main concern is once we get through, if they put a lot of pressure this way, is it going to try to go that way? So we'll have to determine, are we going to put some kind of brace up there on the wall. So that's what we're doing. It's looking good so far, good looking wall so far. It's got to be a total of 24 feet. All right. We are done with this stud wall. Now, the only thing that's permanent is that board on the bottom. All the rest of this is screwed in place because they're going to be drilling holes and mounting stuff along the way. So that's it for this wall. Now we got to move into build some shelves inside that old cage right there. But as far as this project, doing this, stud wall for practice, it's done. So I'm Backyard Carpenter, Baby Boomers Can Do, and Antonio's along for this one also. Jane is working for herself. I'll update you later.